G'day, this is Captain Australia, and since I can't stream, I thought I'd do a quick video. So the last few days have been full on, no service, so I understand that that's made some of the people watching a bit anxious, and I apologise for that, but I am fine. I've had adventures, the best being I came to a headland, an impassable headland. I could have gone around the cliffs, but an accident when you're going through scrub can be fatal. You can trip and land on a spiked bit of wood or something, bleed out, bit by a poisonous snake. But on the headland with my heavy pack, an accident would almost certainly turn out to be fatal. So I thought scurrying around the cliff, it was just too dangerous. So I went up into had to climb a really steep dune, which was fun in itself. And then after that, make my way through progressively denser and more pretty and wilder growth. And I don't know, if you've ever tried to go through scrub, you know what I mean. It's hard work. So I don't want to damage anything. So I'm just sort of weaving my way through it. Big spike on the charity banner behind me. So it was hard work, but it was also enjoyable. But yeah, I went into a bit of an endurance debt there, I think, because I pushed through for like an hour, then found a place to sleep in the forest. And in the morning I had to get up and repeat that, you know. I was going for a road, which I saw on the satellite map was not far, being like a kilometre. And then I realised, no, pushing through this for another like 2 hours or whatever, it's insane. And I could take a slightly shorter path back down to the beach. Had to climb more magnificent dunes, more adventures, and more energy debt, I think, too. Got down onto the beach. Gear was wet because I'd had a horrible night's sleep because there was some rain, and it wasn't even necessarily the tarp's fault. I didn't set up I set up too quickly, and I didn't, you know, make absolutely sure to plug all the leaks. So I got a bit wet, didn't sleep well, more endurance debt. So then I'm down on the beach, walking along there to a place called Mungo Brush. Beautiful stretch of beach, but I was carrying wet gear, 25k I reckon. Plod, more endurance debt. And anyway, I get to Mungo Brush, search Mungo Jerry summertime, you'll thank me later. And then I started walking along the road, ran out of water. So I spent all of yesterday afternoon thinking, oh, me so thirsty, very, very thirsty. Then I came to a campground and checked for water, but it was not drinkable. But some campers came up and said, "G'day, what are you doing?" "Oh mate, we got tons of water." Yeah. So in their kindness, they filled my canteen, which I chugged down there on the spot. It holds a litre. Gone. Holy crap, mate, let's fill that up again. So I got a couple of litres of water from them, which was enough for me to be able to pitch camp nearby instead of pushing that final 10 into a place called Hawk's Nest. So I slept here, and now I'm pushing into Hawk's Nest in the morning. Last night I had an offer of hospitality on the table too, which was great, but I was just too wiped out. Anyway, I slept from, I don't know, let's say 8 until just now, let's say 5:30. So magnificent sleep. And now I'm ready to go. So I might still have a little bit of an endurance hangover, but I think I've bounced most of it back. And I think I'm getting stronger. And I guess that's one of the purposes of the big walk. So I'm re-knitting myself, physically, mentally, spiritually, ethically. And in showing that, I can show you really, tangibly, that it's happening, and therefore that it's doable, and therefore you can do it. Or someone in your life who needs it can do it. You just have to set yourself some sort of an insane challenge. Well, maybe not. You just have to have the hope that positive outcomes are available to you, and lean into that. And just try whatever it is that fits you. You can see the sunrise coming up behind me. Alright, I'll save it there so I'll be able to actually upload the video. All the best. So Facebook doesn't like all this no service stuff. I can barely get text messages through. Anyway, I'll upload this as soon as I can. You take care of yourselves.